Okay. Hey, Pod. Um, I'm doing my cultural artifact assignment over Caitlyn Jenner. She had a show a couple years back after the whole little her coming out, and it's called I Am Kate, and it was starred on, let's see, I believe on E, so the same network as Keeping Up with the Kardashians were. Um, let's just I'm gonna just start off by saying I think it's interesting because, well, I don't think I'm just speaking for myself, but it was interesting seeing Caitlyn transform. Well, first Bruce Jenner transforming from a male to female, but I think it was also interesting because it it was a major transformation, and I feel like it happened fast, and it was kind of different because he started off on, well, she started off on Keeping Up with the Kardashians to having her own show, and on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, her both roles were different. So in Keeping Up with the Kardashians, she was the mom, I mean the dad, and who was raising daughters and a son with, and was married, and and they often talked about her when she was like in the Olympics and stuff, and they also they just showed the role of her playing being a dad, which I feel like was a very masculine role, versus on I Am Kate, where they're showing her getting her nails done, figuring out which kind of style she would like to wear, how she likes to wear her hair, and all stuff like that. That was very interesting to me. And then I also went back and watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians, like some of the last episodes that she was on, and I tried to see like where did the changes start, because the I believe when stuff like that happens, it's always minor changes first and then major changes. So what I noticed was that she had changed. So her hair was getting longer. That was one sign. And then if you notice, the eyebrows started getting thinner, like they was being arched. And then Botox. He got Botox done, and it made his face like more like, the structures of women's faces are different than men. So it's almost like his cheekbones set up in a way. And so I'm gonna answer a few questions based off my opinions and how I feel about the TV show. So, what's notable about them, which is Caitlyn in the show? Um, like I said earlier or previously, she changed her hair. She was wearing makeup, her nails. She was figuring out how high she likes her heels, what style she likes to wear, how she likes to wear her hair. And I know she talked about getting used to get her nails painted, but she started off painting her own nails. She didn't go get them done. So that was another thing that I noticed. Um, let's see, the way she talks is almost the same, like, in a way. I don't know. Maybe she changed. I haven't watched it like a recent show. I was watching like when the first couple episodes that came out. The problems that were faced, or that the character faced. Um, I think on the show and off the show, she had to deal with her daughters accepting the fact, which I know they love their dad, but they also love, I don't know if they call her mom. It's kind of confusing, so I don't want to say the wrong thing. But the daughters had to go through that with the social media. I'm sure they was getting all types of negative feedback and stuff about their dad, and they didn't really know how to answer the questions, and they just wanted answers from their dad. And I think too that was a problem because it almost like just made the family change a little bit. And I know that his ex-wife was kind of hurt about the situation too. Um, and I know Caitlyn had mentioned something about she felt free, like this is what she always wanted to do. So that's how she felt. I think the problem was resolved because they just accepted her for who she was, and that was that. I don't think she's known as, I don't, the it's so confusing because I think they still wish her happy Father's Day and stuff. But yeah, some more questions. Let's see. Okay, so 3 says finally and most importantly suggest at least 3 distinct discussion questions. The questions you should encourage debate about how sex and gender operates in society. How we can use your cultural artifact as a starting point. One question could be, if a person is transgender and they switch their roles, can they still fulfill their role as the mom or the dad, whatever position? I guess that can be one question. My second question is, if somebody does, go through the process, can they go back? Like, and if they do, like, is that who they really feel like they were? Or, I don't know. And let's see, another question. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But to wrap this up, if you want to, you can go to Google and watch. It's like you can type in I am Kate and you can go to videos, and it's like 2-minute videos about how they feel, how the family felt, and how Kris Jenner felt about it. And I feel like she was really more emotional than the rest of them because that was her husband at one point. And I know they was going through like a divorce, but she still loved him. And she just never knew. But her whole issue too was they were best friends, and she just never knew that he felt like that. And so she kind of felt betrayed in that way. But yeah, you can go on Google and watch that. And that's it. That concludes this video. So yeah.